I was invited by my colleagues from Cyprus to come and participate in a very special conference and a workshop dedicated to the UN Security Council Resolution 1325, which eventually deals with women, peace and security. And we all were discussing how we could all contribute to the peace on the island. And of course, for us it was much more important than how the UN or the administration is seeing peace, and as well how they do see the security.
Nothing is more satisfying to United Nations field-based personnel, such as myself, than to see a resolution like 1325 begin to take root. In Cyprus, there is a deficit in the incorporation of gender into the peace process. The work of the Gender Advisory Team has been an important response to this deficit, and the UN family in Cyprus has supported the work of GAT since its inception.
We as GAT have been working in this area since 2009, and as individuals though, we have been members of other groups for much longer. And we've seen through this work that there is something to be addressed at the intersection of gender and peace, but also the integration of high-level politics and everyday needs. So the purpose of the conference is to share this work that we have been doing with you.
It was very exciting, interesting, sometimes sad thing, but anyway, I still have hope for the future, because seeing women like this as it is here, empowered and with an enthusiasm to make some changes in the future, especially I believe that this 1325 will be functional, at least for some countries, in empowering women and also mainstreaming the gender perspective into the peace negotiations.
I must say that I was extraordinarily impressed by the joint work that was done between the women of the South and the women of the North in putting together, I think, is really a most impressive report of what can be done and should be done with regard to 1325. It's been extremely useful, and frankly, I'm planning to take back the material and give it to the people that we've been working on 1325 and trying to come up with a national action plan in Israel, and I think this is going to be very useful.
Listening to other women's experiences, I found how common so many issues are with all the societies that are struggling, to integrate the gender equality perspective, and how far behind we still are. So we still live in a patriarchal, very difficult, nationalist and militaristic world, not to mention sexist and racist and classicist. But I think it's a dialogue that we need in Cyprus to broaden it and to really take it outside as well. Our contribution, I think, as a gender advisory team is not only to push the presence of women in the peace negotiations, which is a must in 1325, but also to participate in the peace building of the new Cyprus, and hopefully will be a federal reunited Cyprus.